Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the Oops, I popped in B&M video. Now, the thing is, that's a short receipt. Look at that receipt. There's not a lot on there. So it shouldn't be too much of an oops, but it's still £46.94. I think everything's just got really expensive. And some of it was on special offer, which means it even slightly would be normally more expensive. I got, or at least I didn't get, I don't know where these have come from. These must be Natalie's. Space Raiders, 6-pack. £1.50. How much did they used to be? They used to be £1, surely.
20p a pack, but now you get 6 for 1, 2, about 30p a bag.
That's still a 50% increase.
Yeah, but you used to get 5 in a bag, not 6.
Yeah, but are the bags smaller? Because they're 13-gram bags now. I'm sure they used to be 20 grams bag. Nat's got pickled onion Space Raiders. Something smells very clean and soapy. I don't know what. Might be those. Lenora tumble dry sheets. I will use any old tumble dry sheets, but these were the only ones that were available in B&M. And I don't use them because I believe that the fragrance lasts. I use them because they do help things stop sticking together in the tumble dry. It stops everything coming out all... And these are £1.99 now. And again, I'm pretty sure they used to be £1. And there's 34 in there, and I reckon they used to be like 50. Shrinkflation and inflation all rolled into one. Did not go into B&M with any intention of purchasing Lego, and yet here we are. What is this about?
I got Lego.
You got Lego. I paid for the Lego though, didn't I?
Yeah, because I'm poorly.
Because she's poorly. Apparently she was poorly, so she needed Lego.
And it was reduced.
My leg's broken.
Your leg is not broken, your leg is fine. Anthony, off camera, my leg's broken.
You bought your dog food.
£13.99 for Dumbledore's Phoenix. Forks Dumbledore's Phoenix. How much was it reduced from?
18 or 20.
I suppose that's all right. Do you want it for Christmas? Shall I wrap it up for Christmas? She's like,
I want it for poorly.
I want it for poorly. She's like, You have to come and get it and show them your poorly face. Well, then don't have it.
I don't want to show them a poorly face.
She don't want to. She's all puffy. She's hideous.
My eye fell out.
She's hideous. She looks like the Beast out of Beauty and the Beast. Slightly less hairy.
Bit rude.
I don't mean the Beast. I mean the Hunchback of Notre Dame, the Disney version of Hunchback of
I
Notre
look
Dame.
like Quasimodo.
I'm now going to give her Lego as an apology.
Thanks, Lego.
Okay, pot noodles. These were £2.50 for 4, which seemed like a barg, until I went in Asda next door, and they're 67p each in Asda. So it's about the same?
£2.40 plus 20 cents, just cheaper.
Yeah, yeah.
18p cheaper when I rock them up.
Chicken and mushroom pot noodles. Do you know, I saw somebody the other day online having a pot noodle sandwich.
Yeah, people do that. To be fair, I won't really eat those. The girls will have them.
They smell a bit Lenore-y. I think you put them in next to the Lenore and it's
Yeah, probably. But
transferred across a bit. But yeah, chicken and mushroom pot. In a sandwich, though. People want their bumps felt. There was somebody online had them in a sandwich. Someone on TikTok.
We will put anything in work.
And these were actually slightly reduced. These were £2.69 down from £3.49. And I do like these. These are dead handy for a quick whipper in the front room. The Flash wet mops, wet cloths. But again, there's only 10 in there. I'm sure there used to be 15, 12 or 15. So again, they go. I go, oh, they've reduced it. What a bargain! And they go, ha ha ha! You've only got half as much. Ha ha ha! Now, a colleague and I were talking yesterday in work about scampi fries that you used to get in the pub. You know, on the pub cards. It occurs to me that in America they don't have pub the way we have pub, they have bars, and I don't know if they have bar snacks the way we have them, but traditional English pub, there'd be a card hanging on the back of the bar, and on the card there's lots of little bags of snacks, and they'd all be the same. So you have a card of peanuts and a card of scampi fries and a card, what was the other one, bacon fries? Pork scratchings, which are vile, horrible idea.
Love bacon fries.
Horrible idea. Anyway, scampi fries were on there, but they weren't this brand. The ones in pubs are like, I can't think what brand they are. If you can remember what brand the ones in pubs are, tell me in the comments.
Yeah, they are fries.
No, there's no the branding. There's a branding. But these are an off-brand brand. These are called Pub Originals. Scampi and lemon flavoured bites. And I don't want to open them because I've just eaten, but they feel the same. I could open them and stick them down, I suppose. Would you eat them if I opened them? I don't want to waste them. I just want to look at them. He's just eating McDonald's as well. I'm going to open them anyway. I could stick them back down. Well, they look completely different. They weren't that shape. The ones in the pubs are a little kind of like pillow shape. I wouldn't say that tastes like the ones I remember from the pub. And the texture's different, but they are actually very nice. Would you like to taste one?
Try that.
Yeah, they're actually really nice. I can't eat a whole packet now, I've just eaten them, but... Do you want to try one now?
Yeah, but I got pretzel.
Yeah, they look nothing like the shape of the... I think these are supposed to be like fishing... I think they're supposed to be a fishing net. Because they're the same shape as that. They're very nice, but they're nothing like the pub ones. They were £1. They were £1 for 5 packets. I think that's a good price. I'm pleased with that. This was not from B&M. This was from Asda because they didn't have this in B&M and I wanted to try it. Somebody was raving about these online. This is the new Sif Infinite Clean. And somebody was absolutely raving about how wonderful it is online and how the smell remains in your house. I haven't squirted this one, but this is lime and lemongrass. It was not cheap. It was £3.98, but they do a refill, so you only buy this part once. And then when you go back, you buy the refill, which is slightly cheaper, and you just lock that on. So, and then I've got sponge mix also from Asda because they didn't have it in B&M. What else have I got that actually is from B&M? I've got 18 of these. These are Bella's dinners. Now, Anthony's had her on this food for, well, pretty much since we got her.
Pretty much.
And it comes in about 6 different flavours, and she's always liked it until about 3-4 weeks ago when she went, I only like one flavour now. What do you mean you only like one flavour? Well, I don't like that one with tuna, and I don't like that one because it's got pumpkin in it, and I don't fancy that one either, and you can put that down and I will give you the filthiest look. I will only eat the green one, essentially. So I went in today and I rinsed the shelf of all the green ones. Yeah, so she's got 18 of these. They're going to keep on coming. They're 49p a packet. And that's fine if she eats them, but 49p a meal to go into one of the other dogs who treats it like a little snackette. It's frustrating. Yeah. So yeah, we basically bought all of the green ones. So she's got 18 packets. So it's still only 9 days worth. Yeah. Natalie got banana flavoured jammy Dodgers. The very notion.
I was curious.
Yeah, I think you might have been unwell.
I like banana flavoured things.
Yeah, banana flavoured jammy Dodgers is a horrible idea.
They might be disgusting, I have no idea.
Do you know what I wouldn't mind though? I wonder if they do a lemon curd jammy Dodger. I'd be alright with that.
Banana curd?
Have you got lemon curd?
Hmm?
Have we got lemon curd?
No, I don't think so. Well, you're going to make some.
Well, no, but I only have one lemon curd sandwich once a year.
Every 12 months or so, yeah.
Do you only have lemon curd?
Lemon curd is that kind of thing that you forget you like for about 12 years and then you're after someone, you're like, oh my God, that's really good. Why don't I eat that? And then you forget about it again. Like pancakes. No pancakes. In the UK, we have pancakes on Shrove Tuesday. Pancake day. And you go all year round not having any pancakes. And then you have pancakes on pancake day and you go, oh my God, I bloody love pancakes. And then you have pancakes about 4 times a week for a fortnight. And then you forget about pancakes again for another year.
Pancake day is the only holiday I'm fancy.
I bought some Biscoff biscuits because I want to do some baking that will involve those. And some not Biscoff spread because it's just as good in my opinion, especially if you're baking with it. And it's a lot cheaper. That is, I forgot I was supposed to be telling you prices. What did I forget to tell you the prices of?
You did Groceries last time.
The jammy Dodgers were 69p. My not spread is £1, whereas the same amount of Biscoff would probably be more than £2. Same quantity of Biscoff. My Biscoff biscuits are £1.49, and there's quite a lot in there. I got batteries. This looks like a lot of batteries, and somebody in the cheap seats right now is sniggering. But these are for use in my bedroom, which is not making this conversation any better. These are because I have just put out my fairy lights in the bedroom. It's for use in my bedroom in the dark when I'm on my own. I've just put up fairy lights along the wall by my bed and around my unit, and they're all battery operated. So that's what those are for. Honest, governor. They were £3 for 16. I got Werther's Vanilla Cream Soft Caramels. These are for the sweetie bowl at work, and also because I hadn't seen them before. And I was like, oh, try those. Not trying them now though. And to go with my caramelised biscuit spread and my Biscoff biscuits, I got a caramelised biscuit cake mix. I've forgotten to tell you prices again. God, I'm rubbish at this. I'm not even new. It's not my first go. The cake mix is £1.59. The batteries are £3. Surely I said that. Yeah. They were the sweets of £1.19. Oh, that was what I noticed. I picked up the sugar-free Werther's toffees, and they were 80 grams for £1.29. And yet these ones, which are 125 grams, were only £1.19. So there's like a third as much again in there, and only 10p more. So there you go. This they don't encourage you to eat sugar-free, do they? And last but by no means least, it is a contribution to the annual Gonk extravaganza. Very disappointing in B&M. If you watched my waffle, you'll have seen that I wandered around B&M going, what's going on here? Where are all the Gonks? They've got their Christmas aisle out, and there was hardly any Gonkage to be seen. This was the only, well, there were a couple, but this is the only one that I hadn't already got. So the other ones that were there are the same ones they had last year. Very disappointing. What are you grinning about?
Said to Amber, thank God.
Natalie says I have enough Gonks. Silly Natalie. That sounds like a challenge to me. This was Gonk sitting on wood base, £2.50. I think it's probably, yeah, £2.50. So there you go. That is my B&M haul. That is the haul and all of the haul. It was an expensive pop at £46.94, but most of it is not particularly wasteful, is it? Cleaning stuff and groceries. I think the only completely frivolous thing is me Gonk. Everything else. Oh, and the Lego. The Lego, which to be fair was a good chunk of the 46 quid. One of the Lego was 14 quid. So, yeah. Excuse the noises off camera. Darcy decided to destroy a plastic bottle just as I'm recording. Thank you for joining me for this one. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.
Long time.